Hello.
All right, you guys are on? What's up, man? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah, we can
hear
hear you fine.
All right, man. So let's do this shit. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys made it. I just want to introduce the fucking awesome band Virgin Witch from the UK. How you guys doing, man?
Yes.
Doing
Yes,
good,
all
doing
right.
good.
How's the UK? How's the pandemic over there? Is it getting better or?
It's shit. It's
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
worse. It's
it's
pretty bad. Maybe a second lockdown soon. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, we kind of thinking about the same thing, you know. Hopefully things will get better, but who knows, man? I think it's gonna be around here for a while, you know.
Yeah, some places are changing permanently now.
It
Yeah.
sucks because, you know, like we can't go to shows anymore, you know?
Well, for now, I'm sure. Like next year, there'll be like the start of next year. There'll be like seated shows you can go to. Not the
Yeah.
same. Still alright, I guess.
Well, guys, this is for you guys, okay?
Yeah, we got whiskey and coke.
Yeah, I'm drinking a Heineken. So I'm glad you guys can make it. I love your EP. I'm glad you guys reached out to me, you know, in the first place, and I really enjoy the EP. I'm telling you, the EP it's amazing. It's very unique. I haven't heard a band like you guys in a long time, and you guys right away grabbed my attention. The first time I heard the EP, it blew me away, man. It's very technical. It's brutal. It's got everything that a deathcore metal fan would want to hear in the band. So this is for you guys. Virgin Witch.
cheers.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
All right, man. Let's do this shit. You guys ready?
Yeah, already.
Ready.
All right. So I would like you to introduce the band and tell me what instruments you guys play in the band.
So I guess you start
Well,
from this way to that way then.
Yeah, I guess. I am Kendal Beck. I play guitar, but I think I started the band. Pretty cool.
I made it serious.
I'm I'm Adam Beck. I play drums. I think at the moment that's all you need to know.
Bye.
Just
bring closer. His camera's off.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
I'll be over too.
That's Josh from New Zealand.
And I'm possibly the best bass player to ever walk this earth. I'm Keiran Newsam.
So Josh couldn't be here, huh?
Yeah, he's in New Zealand at the moment.
Oh, okay. He's got some sick vocals, man. I like his style. It's pretty brutal, man.
He said thanks.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're still here, you know?
How come you do that? Just like
Just do that. There you go. Get the arm strength going.
Can you see Josh?
Yeah.
That's the guy behind the vocals.
can you hear?
So you guys have an EP out that's available on YouTube and Spotify, Fit
It's
to
on
Be
every-
Tied. How's the EP doing and how are the fans reacting to it?
So far, the response has been good. We've a few people who have reviewed it, and like fans that have done similar things, like albums that sound sort of similar to our sound. They've compared it to them, and they've rated like The Cleansing by Suicide Silence. They rated that like 8 out of 10, and then we got like 6.9. So that's pretty close to one of the god tier albums for us anyway.
That's great, man.
A lot of people seem to like it and rate us quite high. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I said, the EP it's amazing. I like it, you know. Like when I first heard it, it blew me away the first time, you know. I've been listening to it non-stop since I got it. It's good. Every track is solid, you know. You guys definitely have potential, and I can see you guys going places, man. Another question: what are your lyrics mainly based on, and what's that song on Lake's End about? What's the song about? I mean,
Okay, well, this one is for Josh. The main people who write the lyrics is Adam and Josh on vocals. So I like Deny the Lie was all Adam. Lake's End was all Josh. So we'll let Josh explain this one.
okay.
I'm not sure if you can really hear me. Just testing here.
Yeah, just pop the
Can
phone.
you hear me all right? Or?
Hey, Josh, how are you?
Turn
Yeah,
your
he's
camera
Yeah,
on,
good,
Josh.
good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Oh, is my camera not on? There we go. All right.
So the question was, what are your lyrics mainly based on, and what's the song Lake Ends about? Like, what's the track about? That's one of my favorite tracks on the EP.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, that was actually the one of the first songs that we did. It was originally called just like Red Coke, like Coca-Cola, because our guitarist had an addiction to Coca-Cola, which
Still
we
does.
could really do an interview just about. Lakes End, I guess it's quite a personal song. It's mostly just about like sort of family issues, stuff like that, involving an old stepmother. So it's quite an aggressive song, and that's kind of the whole. It's fit to be tied, kind of means like you're very angry. So the song's just us complaining about shit.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing you, man. You're cutting up a lot.
Wait,
Oh, am I? Shit.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
sorry,
I can
man.
paraphrase.
I guess I'm paraphrasing. Lakes End is a very personal song to Josh. It's closely tied to his childhood. I'm not sure how much you want me to say, but yeah, you hope to
It's
try
a,
and
it's
Yeah.
it's a, like I said,
Okay,
it's my
right.
favorite track, you know.
Can you hear each other?
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, but I can't hear him though.
Yeah,
Josh.
it's cutting out. Yeah, it's cutting out a lot. Is there any way I can like join the live on Instagram? Is that possible? Or
I don't know. Can you have 3 people in a live?
No, you can't, but you can just join the comment section if that's
What-
easier.
what's
Yeah, go in the
else?
comments, Josh.
But I can, you know what? I can hear you a little better now. Josh?
I'll go in the comments. All right.
All right, Josh is going to go in the comments. All right.
Josh.
It's cool, man.
He's going to go in the comments to answer things. I suppose that's easier.
All right.
There'll be a lot of technical difficulties. It would be very annoying. Your home's dead now.
So if you guys want to move on to the next question, then we just wait for him to come back.
Yeah, we'll go.
All right. How long have the band been together? And is this the original lineup?
Well,
Oh.
okay, right. Ian, I think it was
College.
2017 or 16? 17.
17.
Yeah. 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Keiran, we went to college together. What?
Mention them.
You mean? Yeah.
Okay, so Kendal already played guitar.
Yeah, I already played guitar, and
There was this other guy,
we had a friend who played a little bit of drums.
and they were talking about starting a band together.
Yeah, and then like Keiran said he had played guitar before, and he I think had an acoustic,
But wants to play bass.
and he wanted to play bass. So I was going to give him lessons, and then sort of joked around about starting a band, and it sounded kind of funny. And then he bought a bass and started bringing that in. I started giving him a few lessons on it.
When we actually heard the drummer play, he was
Yeah,
pretty shit. So
yeah, he wasn't a great drummer. So then we sort of switched him out for Adam,
Golden Child,
Golden Child of the band.
and he
yeah.
got a little bit pissed, but you know that's kind of another story. And the band formed after that, and then don't know where the drummer is. He picked up Josh. What was it? A year later?
Yeah, he picked up Josh like a year later. It started off as a joke, really. It wasn't serious to start with, and then I think when we started jamming with Adam, we actually all jammed in the same room for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like, Crazy Train, like Ozzy Osbourne and Marilyn Manson songs. Just easy
That's
songs
cool.
like that. There's a couple of Black Sabbath songs as well we played,
We did Paranoid
like Paranoid.
straight up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started off like that, just fucking around in college, and then we started to get more serious, and then like found Josh, and he joined us, and then we started to get a bit more serious, and then started writing original stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing we wrote was like a 7-minute song of like the same riff just over and over again. It was very, very bad. If we look back on it now, it's still a recording somewhere. It was awful.
It is still somewhere. I think
Yeah.
I still have it on my phone. I think I could link it if people wanted it.
Yeah, we did like a demo as well. We covered Crazy Train, which
Mhm.
was kind of
Is
yeah.
that demo still available?
Yeah, I think
On
it's still available
SoundCloud.
somewhere.
It's
That's Adam's
it's
fault.
not on Spotify or anything because obviously we recorded it on our phone, so we didn't really just put it out anywhere. It's on SoundCloud and probably an unlisted link on YouTube, but it's if you just type our name in, then there'll just be our name with a really shitty logo, and that would most likely be us.
Yeah.
You know what? It's actually, I don't know if you guys are aware, but it's actually another band with the same name. You guys know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was in like the 80s there was a band, and it was like two bands that joined together and they made like one or two songs, and then they gave up. And I think in like 2012 or something, I think there was
Yeah,
another band they started and they didn't write anything, and then they gave up as well.
yeah. I remember going on YouTube when I first when you reached out to me, and I was looking for your projects online, and I was able to find the EP and then a couple of single tracks, and then the band came across, you know.
Yeah.
So, is there a meaning behind the band's name, or it just sounds cool?
Well, when we knew sort of ish what genre we wanted to be. Kind of, it was more of like thrash metal based back then, so we knew we wanted like a heavy-ish sounding name. We went, yeah, we was trying to work out how bands name themselves, I guess. I knew Black Sabbath was named after a really old horror movie, so we was looking through. Like me and Keiran was in college, and we found this old thing called like Dr. Caligari or something.
Hmm.
We was looking at that.
Am I allowed to say what you have?
Yeah, you could say that.
So the name originally was going to be Caligari Fusunari. Caligari
Well, it
after
probably wouldn't have ended up being that, but
Caligari after the movie Dr. Caligari, and Fusunari, which is like drawn women with dicks. So yeah, we're going to be.
that was the original sort of idea. After we didn't really know what we wanted to be called, so after a while, one night I was up late, just I couldn't sleep. I guess I was watching on the horror channel. We have that over here on Preview. It's really they play like some occasional good movies and some just shit ones. And there was a movie come on called Virgin Witch
Hmm.
from 1972, I think. So I started watching it.
Hmm.
I thought the name sounded cool, so I started watching it, and there was like so much sex scenes and everything in there. It was just so many tits. It was just. I watched that, and I thought, you know what? I'll pitch it to the guys. Everyone seemed to like it, so it stuck.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I like the name. I think it's very original. You know, I never heard of a band, named that, so that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's try and find one that a name that didn't already exist, really, that a band was still around doing.
Okay, next question. If you guys had a choice to pick one band to go on tour with, who would it be?
I think.
Yeah, we'll start with you.
To be fair, all of us would have different choices. I have bands I like that I would want to tour with, but then bands I like that realistically are similar to our genre, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd probably choose like Chelsea Grin to tour with
Yeah.
because they're more like my second favorite band. My favorite
Cool,
band,
man.
like heavy stuff before.
Yeah.
How about you, Adam?
My favorite band doesn't play heavy stuff anymore, so my second favorite band, Chelsea Grin. They're like a deathcore band. One of the influences for us, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd love to go on tour with them, although I'd look really terrible next to their guitar player.
Cool, man. How about you, Adam?
It's quite a hard question because there's a lot of bands that are big or small that even bands like our size have had the possibility to tour with. But I think to be more realistic at the moment, I'd probably say Ingested. Only reason saying Ingested is because about a month ago I actually interviewed Jason Evans, the vocalist from Ingested,
Yeah,
and a friend of mine from college dropped in the comments, "What about a Ingested and Virgin Witch tour?" So I suggested that to him, and hopefully at some point, I don't know when. Hopefully, when we get a bit bigger, we could tour with Ingested. That's a dream tour for me.
that's awesome. I actually saw the interview. It was a very, very good interview you did.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I saw it. I follow you, so I saw the interview. You gave me some tips.
Right, Kieran, what about you?
Well, my dual band has gone to shit. In fact, my ideal 2 bands have gone to shit. The first band I would have liked to tour with would have been Dealer, but they're going through some things right now, so can't tour with Dealer. The second band would have been Dead Awake, but I found out that Dead Awake disbanded today, so
Oh, that sucks.
that idea is just gone. So I would have to say Life Ruiner or Knock Loose.
Kieran's big into hardcore.
It would
That's
have to be
cool,
Life
man.
Ruiner or Knock Loose. Easy. That's if Life Ruiner is still around.
Cool. Do you guys have like an underground scene in the UK? How
There is
big
an
is it?
underground scene. Yeah, there is quite a lot of small bands going on. A lot of local bands that people sort of follow around. Pretty cool. We're trying to pick up more traction at the moment. I suppose it's working slowly.
Next up.
And I know you guys had a show in September that was canceled, right?
Oh yeah, that was a shit show. That was
It was in London, right?
yeah, it was in London.
Yeah.
666 Lounge, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, it has 2 names. It's confusing.
Yeah. It was planning on doing that earlier on in the year. I think like May.
Yeah, we were originally planning it for the end of May,
Yeah.
and then the full national lockdown came around, so all venues across the country shut down,
Yeah.
and then we rescheduled it to September. But then, yeah, again with the venue still shut and a few opening up, it realistically didn't seem like it was going to work. So in the end, we just cancelled it, and then we'll just reschedule it to when the time's right.
Did have a lot.
Yeah, we did do a live stream show with
Yeah,
It went alright. There's some parts that were just kind of,
instrumental.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Hopefully, things will get better and we can, there can be shows so we can attend to go. A lot of bands are suffering right now because of this,
Yeah,
They're not
a lot of
making
bands
any.
breaking up at the moment. It's not good.
A lot of, most of these bands, they depend on selling merchandise and going on tour and making money that way. So a lot of bands are struggling now.
Well, yeah, we're trying to survive. We're surviving all right, really. We're a small band anyway.
Are you guys gonna have any merchandise available anytime soon?
Right, we do have a few designs that will be available in the near future, I guess. We just got to try and see how many people will want how many people will want shirts and things, like
Yeah.
what they want, if they want hoodies as well, or like beanies or masks and everything. We do have some masks printed. We're not selling them just yet,
I
but
lost mine.
lost it.
I lost mine.
Terrible.
you lost yours. Wow.
And I can't find the shirt either.
Wow.
Like, I got lost in the washing
We'll give you
cycle.
another.
Yeah.
I'll find it. I'll find it. It'll turn up.
Yeah, we've got some very, very limited T-shirts. We're gonna reprint them like from a different company so that they're
Yeah.
high quality, so we can sell them. We've got like 3 different designs now, and then we could have like just a logo shirt.
Yeah, actually, I think you sent me 2 of them, and they were pretty cool.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. We're just trying to decide how many designs we want to print off at the moment, and
You should get some bandanas.
Yeah, bandanas would be cool.
Yeah, bandanas or like beanie hats or hoodies.
I'm guessing you want some merch then.
Yeah, I definitely want some, man. Yeah, definitely. I will buy it. And you know, when you guys are ready to put it out, let me know, and I can help you promote it. I can help you, you know, post stuff. You know.
Yeah, that would be great.
Um, Next question. If you have to pick five death metal bands from the old school, who would they be? Your top five death metal bands from the old school.
Okay.
Old school bands. Okay.
For some
Let's
reason,
go.
Adam takes a long time with top five because he always he has a lot of bands he listens to.
I listen to music constantly, so I'm always up for listening to a lot more underground bands, bands that have been big and I haven't heard of before. You know, I'm always on Spotify. So
I think for me, probably the main one, right there. Like I like Deicide a lot. They're pretty
Yeah,
good.
me too, man. I met Glenn Benton. I met him a couple of years back. He was pretty laid back, you know.
you do find that with a lot of death metal musicians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also met Steve, the drummer from DSI. I met him the same night, you know. They played this small club in New York City called Gramercy, and I met him there. We took pictures together, and he was really cool.
Nice. I don't know really. I like a lot of small death metal bands, but I like a lot of big ones as well. I don't know. I'll say Deicide at the moment, and I'll try and think of like my other favourites, I guess.
Cool.
Because I listen to a lot of death metal, this will just be easy for me. So in no order, death, like totally death.
Yeah.
The one of mine.
Death are amazing. Possessed.
Possessed, yeah. Seven Churches.
Yeah, but Seven Churches is a fucking brilliant album.
Yeah.
Suffocation for me as well. Suffocation.
Yeah, Suffocation. Yeah, I'll put
them.
them down as well. Suffocation.
I'll say that.
Have you seen Suffocation live?
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw them live. They were really good because I didn't hear about them until I hadn't heard their music until we actually saw them. We wanted to see Belphegor, which they were with, which was cool. So I saw Belphegor and that was good. And then Suffocation come on and they had like the stage presence of a deathcore band. It was amazing.
Yeah, they're incredible. I seen them back in the 90s when, you know, when the first, which is a demo band. I remember when I was tape trading, I would get all these demos of bands who, at the time, which was a demo band, and now they're huge. You know, it's pretty incredible to have that history over the last 30 years and see all these bands grow. You know, it's pretty cool.
Very. What was that? Oh yeah, my fourth band, Carcass probably, because they've like especially at their old stuff when they had that grindcore sound.
Yeah.
And number five, Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah, Cannibal Corpse is another band, man. It's sick band. They're probably number one selling band in history, I think, as far as sales. They're number one, I think. Death metal, you know?
Yeah, I think so actually.
Yeah, they're probably like the most famous death metal one.
Yeah.
Even
Do you guys remember what happened to the guitar player last year? I forgot his name.
They got arrested or something.
Yeah, he got arrested.
Yeah, he like burned someone's house down or something, or had a nervous breakdown. Supposedly he went after that cops with a knife.
Legendary. Legendary.
He's still in jail.
Yeah, I think if you're going after a cop with a knife, you're gonna be done for a while.
Yeah, he's probably doing some time, you know.
Oh, very.
Especially with songs called like "I Have Guns in My House for Murder."
Yeah.
Next question. Are you guys working on new material, a new album or EP or something?
Yeah, we do have new material. We've got like an album's worth ready. Pretty much. It's still in the stages of writing, like planning the whole album. Really, we've got an album, just in the works, I guess.
That's cool, man. I'm really looking forward to hear new stuff, you know, because the EP came out about a year ago, right?
Something like that.
Back in February, I think.
Oh yeah, the first single come out like a year ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, in February the actual EP came out.
So I'm sure, you know, you guys have grown a lot more since the EP was released, you know. So I'm looking forward to hear the EP? Is it going to be like the same direction as the EP, or you're going to experiment with new sounds?
It's going to be quite diverse. We're still going some certain songs are still going to have the Fit to Be Tired sound, but I think on this album or EP, depending on how many songs we use, it's going to be a lot more diverse. You'll have, I think on this one you'll hear almost every genre from like extreme metal packed into one album.
It's kind of unique sounding, I guess. Like it's kind of like Fit to Be Tired. Like nothing really sounds like it because every song's different. You know, we have instead of having like a few bands that influence a whole band, we've got a few bands that influence one song at a time. I guess. Like we've got an almost hardcore song, and then there's one that's like almost black metal sounding, and then there's like deathcore ones, and then there's like death metalish one, and then they've all got elements of each other. It's like a thrash metal parts in some of them. There's different genres incorporated into every song, I guess. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's one thing that I really enjoy about your EP. You guys, as a band, you very diverse. You know, you pretty much have every element of metal in your music, and that's what I really like about your EP. It's different than a lot of bands. You guys are very unique, in my opinion, you know?
Well, thanks. Yeah, that's good.
Haven't touched industrial.
We haven't touched industrial metal before. Maybe we could do that one day. I don't know.
Possible single industrial metal.
Yeah, we could go all out and sound like Rammstein for one song, maybe. Do a Hearst.
I also noticed that you guys release an unreleased track, the instrumental "Ignorance."
Yeah, that was originally going to be on Fit to Be Tired, but then there was time restraints during the recording because it's expensive. That's one of the main reasons. And then there's like all of us getting the day off work because like all of us doing our own like day jobs as well to like try and fund it. So to make that work, we've actually got to be there at work sometimes. So it's a bit annoying, like trying to all get the day off and everything, and then like find time to go to the studio and have enough money to like pay for it all at the same time. It's a bit of a headache, but it works occasionally. Yeah, this a friend of ours, he was going to be playing guitar for us, but then sort of like produced Ignorance. He's going to be producing a couple of things for us. That's why Ignorance sounds so different from the rest of Fit to Be Tired, like the production level, I guess.
Yeah.
It just sounds better production because, well, it is really. We spent more time on that one. We spent like a day recording each song, and then I think Ignorance like a day and a half, something like that.
Plus, what sound.
Yeah, he had more of an idea of what sound we were going for. So
not shitting on the
other producer Paul, from Select Studios in London. He was a very good producer, and I think he does more like death metal than deathcore. So he does like 90s bands that you'd be more familiar with.
Yeah.
Yeah, he done some Napalm Death stuff for them.
Toured with Rammstein in like '94.
Yeah, done a tour with Rammstein.
Where Rammstein opened for him, his band.
Yeah, as you just mentioned there, like the '90s death metal stuff. When I was on Twitch about a month ago watching Apollo from Trivium, his stream on Twitch, and he was checking out people's bands on from what people dropped on a Discord chat, and I just thought maybe we'll just drop Deny the Lie on the chat, and then he eventually got to us and he was listening to our stuff, and a lot of him and the comment section on his stream was saying like it sounds really like 90s death metal quality, sounds like Cannibal Corpse. And obviously we're taking that as a compliment because Cannibal Corpse is fucking sick. So like
I don't think as a group that's what we wanted to go for, but the fact that it still sounded like that and people still like what it sounded.
Like I try to base my riffs around like a few kind of bands, and then try and have my own sound as well as like some other like shred guitar players that don't even play metal or try and base it all around that, so it sounds kind of different. But when I listen to Cannibal Corpse riffs, I can kind of hear the similarities.
Yeah, yeah. No, I really enjoy the track, and you're right. It does sound different than the EP. It has better quality. The track, I think it's well produced, and it definitely shows improvement from the EP. It's a good track. That's why I was like, why the EP? Why that song didn't make the EP? You know, but I get it now. But it was I really enjoy the track, and everyone who has heard the track really enjoyed the track. So congratulations on the track, man. It's dope.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, they were all written about the same time. They just unfortunately didn't all get recorded around the same time.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
hopefully our newer stuff will have better production than even Ignorance. So that'll be good.
I'm also hoping we get a lot more studio time as well, because we had about 3 days in select recording, and then we had about yeah no yeah no we had three recording sessions at select, and then we had two
1.5 Matt.
yeah we had
Because I was
a day and a half with Matt. So yeah, it was really weird trying to record this EP.
Yeah, like I said, I enjoy the track, and I'm really looking forward to new material. You know, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, you guys can play some shows maybe next summer. You know.
Well, yeah, as long as COVID relaxes a bit and doesn't try to
Yeah.
be able to play some. Yeah, even if we just play some in the UK and you can like watch it like from on your screen or something, you know, try and
Yeah, that would be great.
get a sense of what we are like live. I'm pretty sure we'll be decent, good enough to watch. Yeah, if we get a chance to go to America and play in New York, that'd be great. You know, we can see you and
Yeah, definitely. I will definitely be there. You know, New York has pretty cool clubs here that you guys can perform. You know.
yeah, it should be good. Hopefully we can do it soon.
It's a shame they closed down CBGB's a couple of years back, you know, and also Lemore's from Brooklyn. That's been closed down for a long time. But back in the day, that's where I saw most of my shows. Lemore's, CBGB's, and there was the Ritz, long time ago. Next question. If you have to mention your favorite metal shows that you have been to, what would they be?
Well,
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, we all pretty much go. Like we're not just in a band, also good friends with each other. So when we go to gigs, most of the time we go like all three of us. So yeah, some of us will probably have the same answers for these.
Mhm.
I have a few quite memorable gigs. My first one was Black Veil Brides
Yeah.
in like a couple of years ago, and Asking Alexandria. That was at the Brixton Academy. That was kind of fun.
Cool, man.
North Lane, that was an experience. Yeah, I went to see North Lane. That's like a metalcore band, so like lighter than we play, not too far off.
He got pissed.
I got drunk slightly.
He got kicked
Slightly.
out. He got kicked out for being too drunk.
I got kicked out for being too drunk. I threw up, and it was fun. I got to see North Lane though, so that was good. That was good. Ingested, we saw them live. They had a few bands on that lineup.
Cool.
The Signs of the Swarm, they're one of the deathcore bands I really look up to. I
Mhm.
don't know what it is about their sound, but I just really like everything they've ever put out. Got to see them, so that was one of the highlights for me, I guess. I've just seen loads of bands now, so it's trying to work out what the best ones would be. Brand of Sacrifice was fun to see live.
Yeah, a lot of these bands are new to me, you know. I started listening to newer metal now because of you guys, you know, like I haven't really listened to new bands in a long time, so I'm trying to be a little more open-minded and listen to newer bands, you know. I don't want to be stuck in the 90s.
Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, if you listen to some of the bands that we listen to, you can sort of see where we get our influences from.
Cool, man. Are you guys into Destruction and Creator? From
Yeah,
Germany?
Destruction and Creator, both brilliant.
I think I've heard a couple of songs from.
I've showed you some.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should play the first Creator album. It's called actually the second one. It's called Pressure to Kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pleasure to Kill. That's a great
Yeah.
thrash album.
That album is pretty intense, you know, for the time, you know. Yeah, so it's definitely been a pleasure having you guys here. I don't know if you guys want to add anything else.
I don't know. Is there anything else you want to ask us?
I would like to definitely have you guys come to the U.S. one day. That would be great.
We really want to come to well, everywhere really. We know we've got fans all over the world. We don't have lots of fans yet. We're still kind of small, but we do have fans like all over the world from every kind of country. I get messages on Instagram from random people, which is kind of cool, saying they like my band. Nice. So I'd like to go a bit of everywhere. We can go to New York at some point, you know,
Yeah.
play a show. It'd be cool to see you there in the pit, I guess.
Definitely. I'm actually planning on going to London in 2 years. I'm gonna go to Amsterdam, and then from there I'm gonna go to London. So maybe you know I'm gonna try to schedule. Maybe you guys can play one of those death metal festivals there, and I can schedule my trip around your show so I can meet you guys and see you perform. That would be pretty.
That would be great. That would be cool.
Yeah.
On one
I'm
condition.
really-
On one
I would like
condition.
that.
One condition. One condition. Everyone getting completely pissed.
Yeah, we're all going to
Everyone
get very
getting
drunk.
completely drunk.
Yeah, when you come over,
Well, apart
after we
from
play a
you,
festival,
Evan,
we'll all
so
get
that-
drunk.
You probably drink a lot more than I can. You know, I start for a
I
while.
think
I don't drink as much anymore, but I drink. You know.
I'm not an alcoholic.
Kieran can probably drink more, but
I
yeah.
just like the taste of alcohol. I'm not addicted. Jack
Yeah,
Daniels.
in a couple of years when you do come over, yeah, I'm pretty sure by then we'll be big enough where we can be playing lineups and not be like the first band on playing like one song, you know, because we're doing all right for ourselves at the moment. That's what if we did a lineup now, that's probably what we'd be on. But by then we'll have our next release out, and then hopefully something else after that out by then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll get established and grow.
You got to think about this. Every band that made it big, or you know, got bigger, you got to start from the bottom. You know, so it's okay. You know, as long as you get the exposure. You know, as long as you get to perform and people get to see you. You know, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
And
I
just
mean, as long as COVID's gone by then, it'll be good.
yeah. You know, I really enjoy your EP, and I'm looking forward to it. I will continue to show support. You know, promote your stuff, and it's been a pleasure having you guys here. I enjoy the band a lot.
No problem. Thanks.
We enjoy your support. Put it that way. We enjoy your support. It means a lot.
Yeah, we enjoy the support. It actually does help us a lot.
Good. Maybe one day, you know, when you guys get a little bigger, you can have some hard copies because I feel a lot of metal community that they like to collect hard copies. You know, like actual
Yeah,
CD.
a lot of people do. Like Adam's got a pretty impressive CD.
I've been collecting hard copies since 2012, 2013, so about a good couple of years.
Yeah, same here. I like to collect vinyl, you know, and collect vinyl like records and CDs. You know, it's just I think when it comes to digital, there's nothing to it. I like the whole art with the pictures, the actual record. You know, like it's better for me. You know, I miss those days when you were able to go to a record store and go buy records. You can't do that anymore. You know, not too much.
It's better for the artists as well.
Yeah, the artists make more money by that. If you're on Spotify, they make very little.
That's
Really
if you
little.
make it past the first 30 seconds of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even that, you don't even get a penny.
So,
So,
you make less than £1.
It would
Yeah,
help us
it's
out a
like,
lot
what?
if people did buy our music, so
Less than 20,
jam it
I
on
think.
Spotify as much as you can. We are going to look into getting hard copies. We'll probably try and do that after our next release so that we can have that and then try and get Fit to Be Tied.
Maybe the
On there
first,
as well.
maybe the first thing will be special edition.
You know,
Yeah, we can sign some, send them off.
Copies with maybe a bonus track.
what you could probably do is have just like have like 100 release CDs only, limited.
Yeah,
Once,
we could do. I suppose if we did it like that, it would be cheaper for us to start with, I guess, which would be cool. So we can
yeah, because
try
you don't
and
want to go and make, a lot of bands do that. They only come out with like 100 CDs, and whoever buys them buys them.
Yeah. Well, it'd be pretty cool if, like, you're already advertising us, which is cool. So I'm sure a lot of your fan base on your page, like sort of like 90s death metal, probably like our sound. So the more people that see it and want to buy it, it would be good. We can make some money and then use that money to fund into making more music.
Yeah.
Alcohol, a lot of alcohol.
Are you guys into horror movies?
Horror movies, yes.
Yeah.
I love horror movies. I know I watch the most horror movies out of everyone in the band.
Yes.
Adam watches loads of film.
What would be your favorite horror movie if you have to pick one?
Favorite horror movie?
Favorite horror movie. My favorite movie of all time is The Silence of the Lambs. Technically a horror, I think, like a thriller. It is just really good. I love that film.
I actually,
like horrors.
mhm. I actually saw a play in New York City, a Broadway show based on the movie Silence of the Lambs. It was crazy, man, sick. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
I love that movie. I love that movie. I got a tattoo on my chest, a big moth, just pretty much because of that movie.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, Keiran likes
Friday the
Friday
13th.
13th. Which
Right, the original and the first one?
Cool. Jason's just fucking cool. Just the fucking hockey mask and a machete. That's all you need. That's
Yeah, hold
all
on.
you
I
need.
got something for you. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
what's
shit.
he got?
Oh shit.
Hold on.
It's gonna be mask. It's gonna have a mask. It's the mask.
There you go, man.
Great. Oh
Holy
yes.
shit, he's got the statue.
Oh yes.
Hold on.
Yep. That's all I need to hear.
That's cool, right?
my alarm in the morning. So
I'm
it's
just
reminding me of
I'm just gonna go off screen and pause myself because of that sound. Jason.
All right, guys. Any last words?
buy our shit.
Buy, stream. Very hard times for bands, especially bands the size of ours. So, just do as much support as you can. Even if it's just sharing, just share it around.
Yeah, send a message to either you or any of us or the band page asking for t-shirts and whatever merch you want. And then we will get it printed and send some. So let us know.
Sounds good, man. Like I said, I'm gonna start promoting the merchandise, and as soon as I get orders, I'll let you guys know. Adam, I know that you have a side project, right? You just released an EP.
Me, yeah. I just released a solo project. It's called Child of Sorrow. It's it's very weird. Like I wanted to just weird this one out. It's got some black metal influences. It's got some synthwave influences because as well as metal, I listen to a lot of like techno as well, like in the back. But it's just I blended them two and I just made it really as depressing as possible. I've gotten the EP is titled Project Human, and it's currently on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and YouTube. It's not on like streaming services or anything. I'll have to get that sorted at some point. But yeah, that's out, and I'm just beginning the writing process of the second EP since I have enough material for another EP. So there you go.
That's awesome, man. I'm gonna let everybody know about your side project as well. I only heard one track, and it's definitely different,
Yeah, very.
It's very eerie, like you said, depressive. But I will definitely listen to the rest of the EP, and I start promoting it as well. But yeah, it's been great having you. I'm glad you guys made it, and I'm looking forward to your your next release. You know.
Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'll be, hopefully we'll have some news on it soon when it'll be out. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
There's not really much we can tell you about it at the moment, other than it's good.
Are you guys using the same studio or same producer, or do you guys produce your music?
We're still looking into all that, like who we're going to use exactly. We've got some ideas of where we can go for like different parts. Like we're going to record the drums somewhere, like somewhere else, like do guitars and bass and things, and then possibly somewhere else do vocals. So it's going to be all over the place, but hopefully it'll sound good when it's done.
Definitely, I will definitely promote it, and I'm looking forward to it. So, guys, I'm going to end the interview. It's a pleasure having you. Virgin Witch from the UK, real brutal deathcore. All right, man. You guys have a great day, and it's a pleasure having you.